Whether you are just beginning to explore a humanist worldview or learning how to speak openly and proudly about your humanist values with your friends and family, you will likely run into the classic question sooner or later. So what exactly is humanism?
In a world often dominated by God-centered ideologies, that kind of curiosity is a powerful opportunity to invite others into the values and visions that are meaningful to you. There are thousands of definitions of humanism swirling around the internet, with every organization and person defining it authentically for themselves. But as you begin to develop a definition that feels authentic, the American Humanist Association can offer a formal starting point.
Humanism is a belief system that states we all have the capacity for good because caring for each other is in our DNA. We embrace our responsibility to do right in our one life, not because we expect to be rewarded or saved, but because we have the power to create a better world through our actions.
If you would prefer to speak from the heart rather than memorize a script, however, you can define humanism through your voice, values, and way of showing up for your community. Here are a few simple ways you can try explaining humanism in conversation. Humanism gives me the community and values to be good without a God. Humanism is the belief that this is our one life, so we should make it the best one possible for everyone.
Humanism is for everyone who believes science tells us what's real and empathy and compassion tells us what's right. You can also explain how humanism makes you feel to help them emotionally imagine the community. To me, being a humanist feels like waking up each day knowing that the future isn't written yet and that I get to be part of writing it. It feels like choosing kindness, not out of fear or reward, but because I know we all depend on each other.
No matter how you define your humanism, it all comes back to this. Humanists do not wait on a supernatural plan, but imagine and build the world we want to see in the here and now. It is the freedom to ask questions, the responsibility to care for one another, the belief that science and reason can help us solve real problems, and a fierce commitment to forwarding justice, equality, and human rights. It's also worth thinking about how your explanation might shift depending on who you're speaking to. Some humanists worry that if someone comes from a religious background, they might interpret your step away from God-focused beliefs as a rejection of their own.
It's important to tell others that humanism, 1, shares a lot of beliefs and goals with other ideologies, and 3, firmly supports religious pluralism. That in fact, humanists have worked hand in hand with people of other beliefs to further shared goals for decades.
So how do you explain humanism? You do not need a perfect definition, just a willingness to speak from the heart, share your story, your values, and how you try to live them. Perhaps the best way to define humanism is to invite someone else into your world. Bring them into a chapter meeting, a volunteer event, a protest, or anywhere else your humanism comes to life. Let them see what it looks like to live a life based on reason, compassion, and shared humanity. Because humanism is not just a belief system. It's a way of building a better world together.